And it's the Pistons to start out. Now Jackson. Harris a screen on Hardaway. Jackson deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Schroeder against Caldwell Pope. Bucket is good.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
Howard with a screen on Harris. Here's Prince. It's hauled in by Harris.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Schroeder against Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. Harris setting the pick for Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap against Marjanovic. Shoots a fader. Millsap misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Harris a screen on Schroeder. Here's Jackson. Harris outside. It's stolen by Schroeder. All alone. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Harris.
Well, I really appreciate Dennis Schroeder's willingness to sacrifice his body to make plays.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Schroeder.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Now here's Jackson. In the corner, it's Harris. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Marjanovic. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Schroeder with the drop. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Teardrop shot. Yep, that one goes. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Jackson with it. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. Marjanovic, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Harris. They can't stop the run with that one.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Good on the bucket. And that's now 7 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Marjanovic passes to Jackson. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Harris. Caldwell Pope for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Millsap a screen on Jackson. And Howard with the stuff.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And the Pistons with possession here. 6-point game. Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Splitters checked in for Howard. Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Korver in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Udrih in for Reggie Jackson. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Outside Korver, a 3-ball, and it's Schroeder missing. And so Udrih will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Sefolosha passes to Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
You have to appreciate how Splitter goes to work in these pick and rolls. Really good at capitalizing on whatever the defense gives him.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. 35 seconds left in the first. Baines a screen. Inside. And the dunk by Baines.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Muscala. No scoring in this one. Pass to Korver. Schroeder outside. Splitter with the ball. Covered by Baines.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And here's Caldwell Pope. Here he goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Pass to Sefolosha. Back to Korver from outside the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Newman. Morris with a screen on Sefolosha. The shot by Newman, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. On the wing, Sefolosha. Pass to Muscala. Takes the 3. Bullock with the rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Bullock. No good on the second free throw.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Sefolosha passes to Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Really love the force on that dunk. Splitter showing some toughness down there. You don't want to get in his way.
Pass to Morris. Here's Newman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Pistons have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Morris drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Newman. Now, here is Morris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Steps back. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here is Udrich bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Newman. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sefolosha dishes to Prince. Pass to Muscala. On the wing, Korver. Back to Sefolosha. From deep, Prince. A rebound by Marjanovic. Pistons trail by 8. Newman, the pass to Udrich. Marjanovic, a screen on Korver. Here's Udrich, guarded by Korver, and here is Morris. From deep three-point land, the shot by Newman, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Muscala finds Korver. Here's Muscala. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Korver. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Back to Bullock. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Splitter. Millsap comes in for Muscala. Hardaway's checked in for Sefolosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. And a different look here for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Marcus Morris. Harris comes in for Reggie Bullock. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Newman. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Udrich. On defense, the Pistons have only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Prince, the pass to Hardaway. Jackson against Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Clock at 6. Shoots over Marjanovic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pistons trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
Can't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
Prince looking around. Pass to Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. All 3 off the mark. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Back to Jackson. Fires for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Another 3 for Detroit.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 10. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. From 17 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 12.
Boy, the man from Germany going off. Dennis Schroeder is in the zone. I want to see him continue to attack while he's feeling that hot.
Outside Jackson. And another 3 for Detroit.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They've gone into half. And that'll do it for half.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Now here's Prince. Hasn't made one yet. Howard with a screen on Jackson. Schroeder, and the 3-ball is good.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. Now Caldwell Pope. Harris a screen on Hardaway. Here's Caldwell Pope. The layup missed. The Hawks leading by 3. Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Jackson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Prince dishes to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Marjanovic a screen on Schroeder. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Marjanovic.
Now, this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
Now, here's Schroeder. 15 points in the game, and Millsap slams it in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Jackson with it. He's got 6. Marjanovic, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 8 points.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Millsap misses. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Pass to Jackson. Marjanovic down low, working on Howard. That has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. High post, Howard. Outside Hardaway. Over Caldwell Pope. Hardaway, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And it's tied up with that one. So for the Hawks, Mike Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Korver in for Hardaway. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Udrich is checked back in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Schroeder finds Howard. Schroeder outside. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Schroeder's got 17 now.
Look at the touch on Schroeder's shot there. Making that tough mid-range, Jay. Easy, slim pickings.
Caldwell Pope outside. Marjanovic with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Marjanovic down low. He's guarded by Howard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Korver dishes to Muscala. Pass to Howard. Lobbed up there for Howard. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Udrich. Still without a basket. Harris a screen on Schroeder. Into the lane. Now here's Drummond. Not a lot of room. Here's Udrich. Rebounded by the Hawks. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Korver. Pass to Prince. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Schroeder over Udrich. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from Prince. 19 points for Dennis Schroeder. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Splitters checked in for the Hawks. Cephalosha comes in for Prince. And then for Detroit, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Morris comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Tobias Harris. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Caldwell Pope outside. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Schroeder passes to Muscala. Back to Schroeder. Down low. Here's Splitter. Moves back up. Bullock with the rebound. Pistons trail by 3. In the corner, it's Morris. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Hawks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Muscala, the pass to Cephalosha. Here is Splitter, covered by Baines. 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Atlanta leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Bullock. To tie it up. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Korver. On the wing, Cephalosha. Back to Korver. Muscala with the ball. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Udrih. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Morris, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Korver passes to Splitter. Back to Korver. Kicks it out to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Udrih.
The defender overzealous that time.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
The first one falls. Brooks checked in for Detroit. Udrih hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's Hagan. Hawks passing it around. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Korver. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Udrih. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now here's Corver. Pass to Cephalosha. Corver up top. He's guarded by Udrih. Here's Hagan. And he nails the jumper. Hagan's got his first points of the night.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
On the wing, Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves, and we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Free throw good for Morris. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a different look here for the Pistons. Marjanovic checked in for Aaron Baines. Tobias Harris comes in for Reggie Bullock. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jackson in for Udrih. And Morris drops them both. Here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Jackson. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Millsap sets the pick for Hardaway. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Pass to Jackson. Marjanovic a screen on Schroeder to the inside. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket for Marjanovic.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
Now Schroeder. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Morris with a screen on Schroeder. Jackson from long range.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Millsap sets the pick for Hardaway. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Schroeder missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Jackson and Schroeder. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Morris with the screen to Caldwell-Pope. Over Hardaway. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Screen by Howard. Nobody near Schroeder. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Timeout, Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Morris. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Schroeder after the miss from Reggie Jackson. With some arc, and it's Schroeder missing. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. Rebounded by Howard. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Atlanta. The lead is 2. Howard with this screen on Jackson. Schroeder passes to Howard. Good D by Drummond.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jackson dishes to Drummond. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Harris from the arc. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. For 3, Harris. He's off on that one. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.